Hi, hello, again. Welcome back to another one of these sort of mini speed paints-ish. My procreate dump, procreate dump, if you will. I know how to speak English, I swear. Today, we're doing Sam and Max, because in case you hadn't figured from the fact that I made an 11-minute long video composed of clips, I enjoy Sam and Max a normal amount. I'm normal, I swear. No, but these are two of the Sam and Max pieces I made when my Sam and Max hyperfixation was at its peak. It has since calmed down a little bit, but I still really enjoy the funny dog and rabbit. I care them, if you could not tell. This first drawing is, as you can tell, of Max's Vices from Season 1, Episode 6, which might be my favorite episode, at least that I've played. I've played the Save the World remaster, and I'm like halfway through Hit the Road. Yeehaw. I'm just waiting for the remasters of Season 2 and Season 3, since I can't get them on my laptop. The old ones, that is. But I really like every Sam and Max fan, I think, really enjoy Max's Vices. They're very fun, very funky. I had to draw them, and I still really enjoy this specific drawing. I think it turned out really cool, and I love drawing toons, so it was very fun to draw. I like it. I don't know what else to say. I like it. And it was fun to, do. This is one of the more, proper pieces I'd done in a while. So it was fun to it wasn't supposed to be that, but it ended up being that, and I was like, fuck yeah, let's go. This is why you should script videos, people. I don't know what to talk about. Fun fact, I drew, the red one's pose with the leg up, and then I was like, shit. He should probably stand on something, and I was like, what if I try to get Bliss Max in there, but there just wasn't enough space, and that's how that Bliss Max plushie was born out. That was not planned, but it turned out to be one of my favorite little details. So very happy that I did not give enough space to have actual Bliss Max in there. I don't know if you can tell in this, but this is also a piece where I started experimenting a little bit with a new shading technique that you will see more, you'll see it more clearly in the next piece that comes up after this one. A bit more like paintery rendering-ish, not 100%. You can somewhat see it when we get to the shading in this one, which isn't for a little bit. I don't know if it shows up well on this one either, since it's not zoomed in. It's kind of hard to see where and when I'm doing it, but you'll see it more clearly in the next one. Yeah. I'm bad at these, can you tell? But yeah. I like it. I like how I do the stomach, the hand, and the tail, and how they're kind of stitched together, and then with the plushie all ties it together. Really proud of the gun. I don't draw a lot of guns. I don't know how to draw guns, but this gun turned out pretty well. And I looked at the reference and I was like, wow, that's a gun. But I don't know if there's a lot more to say about this one, except that I think it's funny and still really like it, and play Sam and Max Save the World remaster if you haven't. It's a delight. It's very fun. These funky dudes are great. Probably my favorite episode that I played. Yeah. That was a long pause, oh no. Anyway, that's basically it for that one. So, let's just move right over to the second piece for today. Which is, I should probably say, spoilers for Season 3 of a 10-year-old game. But this is something I drew for Episode 3 of Season 3. They stole Max's brain, because as also as most Sam and Max fans, this episode gave me brain rot, intense brain rot, and I knew it was coming because I'd seen clips from it, or just like, you know, like people talking about it, because I had a couple people I followed were into Sam and Max and all that stuff, and I was like, wow, can't wait to get to this episode. And then I got to the episode and I was like, holy shit, Sam off the shits, good for him. And this, I also really enjoyed this one. It's very fun. This one was kind of like an experimental kind of drawing. Again, when we get to the coloring stage, you'll see me testing out like that new shading technique that I've now been using like here and there, and I really like it, like how it turned out. But also, like, I love drawing Sam. Sam's very good to draw. I love, like, he's so big, him doggy. I like drawing him, and I'm very happy with, like, how the anatomy and stuff turned out. And especially as I like drawing Sam, he can also be hard to kind of get right without making him look goofy. And I did not want him to look goofy in this, which was why I went, like, deviated a little bit from the toony style that he's actually in and made him, like, a little more like how I would normally draw a side view of a dog, but still kind of toony. And once again, guns. You could probably see me, like, pull up a reference photo of Sam's gun and kind of trace over it. And that's something that I recommend doing, is if you're unsure on how to draw something, get an image of it and trace over it, like, roughly trace over it, get the overall shape. Do some that are maybe more detailed just so you get the overall shape and know kind of what the thing is kind of composed of. So you get, like, the different little details that makes the thing and makes it look like what it is, and then you try drawing it yourself while still looking at both the normal reference and, like, the outline you've made, because that makes it a lot easier. This gun is not perfect. You can clearly tell it's still wonky, and I think I keep adjusting it. But I don't draw a lot of guns, so I'm very happy with these 2 guns I drew. And just, wow. These bitches gay, good for them, good for them. Sam, you touch Max, like, touch a hair on Max's body, and Sam is like, fucking off the rails. Do not touch his little buddy. I also love how, like, he found Max's body, and then, like, 2 minutes later, his shirt is off, his tie is, like, almost undone, and he's grown a 5 o'clock shadow in the span of, like, a minute. I'm like, good for him. Good for him. And he's just fucking... Again, shout out to Potato, my friend the Potato, the person who the compilation was dedicated to. I had to sit through me losing my fucking mind over basically, like, the last like, most of season 3. That one does things to you. Oh, and here you can see, the shading I was kind of talking about, and it's that kind of thing where you, I don't know if it's called anything, the kind of rendering where you do, like, a block of color and then you kind of make, like, an outline. I've been like, experimenting a lot more with that. I have another speed paint that's D&D related that I kind of want to post, but I'm unsure because it's kind of gory. But I really like the shading on that one, so I might still post it, but I'll obviously be putting up warnings and stuff if I do post it, because it's bloody. You know. This has been really all over the place and kind of a messy voiceover, but that's because I just kind of did this very spontaneously, because I was like, okay, I want to do the Sam and Max thing now. Talk about Sam and Max, and I was like, fuck. Here I am. Anyone who, like, watches these videos through, like, God bless. You're the only motherfuckers I respect. You guys, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate listening to my silly little rambles. Oh, yeah. The painterly thing gets kind of, like, hidden with this other shading that I put over it, which kind of sucks, but I also really liked, I wanted to make it, like, you know, dark, because it's noir Sam. You know how it be. And sort of made it look like a little bit like a movie poster. It does not look like a movie poster, but you get it. You get it. I'm kind of sad I didn't get to, like, highlight Max's head, but it didn't fit. There you have it. That's kind of it. Both of these drawings are available in my Redbubble shop. So you can get them as stickers, posters, buttons, whatever the fuck you may desire. So, you know, I'll put a link in the description for that, so you can check out my Redbubble shop. I have a lot of other things up there too that might be cool. But that's it for this video. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.